Welcome back to the narratory. This is a continuation of the 8th adhyaya. In the last adhyaya, we stopped at this point that how is it possible to remember the Lord all the time? Did you hear the word multitasking? Women are best at it. And it's scientifically proven that women can do multiple things at a time compared to man. So, if you see women, they manage the child, they manage the household work, they attend a call, they answer the doorbell. So it's like we are more capable of handling different things at a point. That's one of the strength God has given. So similarly, every one of us should make it a habit of having that multiple thinking. That means you do a work and parallelly you remember Supreme Lord with it. Did you see the sugarcane juice maker? How he does his work? So he has to run the machine, he has to crush the sugarcane in it. If we observe, he keeps the new canes, takes out the previous ones, folds them, crushes them, collects the juice at the bottom, he attends the customers at the same time, keeping in mind the safety of his hand all the time. So whatever work he's doing, he'll definitely keep a mind, look at his hand, and keep it in mind that okay, my hand is important because in the process it should not go and get crushed in the machine. So it's similar. Oh, okay, that's a task, so you do it. But how can you do multiple thinking? How can you keep the Lord in your mind when you are doing some other work? So most of us would be having that one person whom we love very dearly. That first love which happens in the age of teenage or in the youth. If you know, if you see even in the films, it's like the person will be concentrating only on that person, whatever work they're doing. They're eating, they're sleeping, they're talking, they're walking. You just think of that one person whom you love so dearly. And it happens throughout your life. That one person whom you love dearly, he'll be there subconsciously, he or she will be there subconsciously at the back of your mind. It's just similarly, you have to keep Lord Krishna at the back of your mind. Remember him during every task you do. So maybe a way is fall in love with Krishna and he'll subconsciously stay in your mind every moment. And another way most of the spiritual gurus say is say Krishna Arpanam. That means dedicated to you, Lord, every time you do a task. I'll tell you a beautiful story about this. I heard this story when I was small, and my mom told me this story about Lord Krishna when I was small. So there was an old lady, an innocent old lady who was attending the lectures of spiritual gurus, and she heard this that whenever you do some task, you have to say Krishna Arpanam, and it'll go and reach the Lord Himself directly. So she was really thrilled about this idea. Okay, there's a wonderful way of remembering Lord Krishna. So whatever task I do, I say Krishna Arpanam so that the Lord accepts it and He'll be in my mind continuously. So she made it a habit. Every task she used to do, she used to bath, she used to eat, she used to cook, she used to pray, she used to sleep, she used to just get up. Every time she used to just say Krishna Arpanam. And the Lord used to always receive whatever is happening in her life. That means when she's offering flowers and saying Krishna Arpanam, He used to take those flowers. Those flowers used to come and fall at the Lord's feet. When she's eating food and she used to say Krishna Arpanam, the Lord used to feel the taste of the food. When she's just about to sleep and then she was saying Krishna Arpanam, the Lord used to feel that sense of sleep. So every time she used to say Krishna Arpanam, the Lord used to accept it. So it so got so much habituated for her that once while throwing away the garbage, she says Krishna Arpanam. And all the garbage comes and falls at the Lord's feet. Now the other devas who are surrounding him, they get really angry. What is this Lord Krishna? How dare she does that? I mean, how can someone offer garbage to you like that? As a buck, they should offer some flowers or some prasadam or some gold or some money to you. What is this? To this Lord smiles peacefully and he just says one word. You see the garbage falling at my feet, but I see the immense amount of bhakti and the involvement of my devotee in me that she has unconsciously or subconsciously taken my name in every task. She did not do it intentionally. So that is Lord Krishna. He will forgive you for the biggest of the biggest mistakes which you do unintendedly. It's not that you can't keep testing him, okay, I'll do this. Will he forgive me? Will he be on my side? No. If it's with devotion, do you know one day for us is different than one day for Lord Brahma? Lord Krishna tells about this also. So let's know about this in the next episode.